Alright, Kristen Graham here. I'm filming with Blackstone Labs. I'm going to be showing you some of my workouts. We've done a couple Instagram videos, now we're going to do a couple YouTube videos and show you how I'm prepping for my next strongman competition, which is 5.5 weeks out. There's a lot of heavy leg movements and a lot of heavy shoulders and back movements, so we're going to be showing a lot of that. But today is a leg day, so let's get into it. Now is what I call a 3-position leg press. So we're hitting the legs at 3 different angles and getting ready for the bigger sets. As I get to the heavier weight, we are not going to be moving our feet position. We start off nice and wide. This is like way wider than I would do my normal squat stance. So we're gonna hit it for 5 reps. And then we're gonna shift in a little bit. This is more my normal squat stance. And then we're gonna go real narrow. They're focusing on the quads. So once I start to hit like that 3 plates on each side, I start to go into my working sets. I don't feel comfortable moving my feet, and I like to push the weight a little bit heavier and slower, so I get the full contraction of muscles. Into our second set. I usually do about 3 working sets and usually shoot between 8 to 10 reps depending on how I'm feeling. Next is rack pulls. I like rack pulls. So we're going just above knee height today. I like to play around with different heights with rack pulls. Some people agree with my strategy and some people don't, and that's totally fine. There are certain sticking points that you get in a deadlift. So right now we're working the top portion of the deadlift. So we're actually working on that, like driving the hips through. So we're actually working on that top portion. rack pulls, but deadlifting as well. I don't use a belt. You'll see later on I'll put a belt on. And my grips, I do have straps that I like to use, but when I'm pulling weight that I know I'm comfortable with, I don't use the straps yet. Later on, I'll definitely throw them on, but especially as a strongman athlete, I need to have, and CrossFit athlete, I need to have the ability to have a strong grip strength. Rack pulls is I like to build up to between 85 and 90%, so I'm going to work up to about 375 before I start actually counting my sets. At 385, this is my first working set. I'm going to try and do it without the straps right now. I'm not going to use my belt yet. I definitely don't need that yet. But the straps, we're getting to that kind of sticking point right now. So I'm going to try and hit it. If I can't, strap up and move up from here. Use some chalk. Like is the figure 8 strap. No, I'm not sponsored by them, but I find it to be a little bit easier to get into the straps as opposed to having to really get into it with the longer straps. So the nice thing about using straps is that you're not thinking about anything else. You're just thinking about lifting the weight up. You're not thinking about my forearms are tired, my grip is shot. It's just drive your hips down and pick up the weight. That's it. Felt really good. Actually feels better than the 385. So this is my third working set. We're at 455 now. After this, I'm going to go to doubles. Probably 3 sets, and we'll see how it feels. Probably go one more, and then I'll belt up. We're going to do 3 sets at 2 reps. 3 heavy doubles. Rack pulls also is you get used to actually holding heavy weight because you can go a lot heavier on your rack pulls. I can't pull, what am I at, 4. I'm sorry, I'm at 475. I can't actually deadlift 475, but on a rack pull, I'm getting used to pulling heavier weight and that comfort of actually holding heavy weight. This is my last working set. I hit 495. That's when I put my belt on. So now I have my belt, my straps, and we're going for 515, which is actually the heaviest I've gone yet. I just recently did 500. So same height, I believe, but we're gonna go for 515 now. So let's do it. That was fun. Alright, we're done with our heavy compound movements. Now we're going into some isolation work. I'm going to hit the hamstring curls, and then we're going to do the leg extensions after this. And then I have a heavy burner set with some lunges. I'll show you guys later. It's a fun, old school machine. And here I'm not really counting either. I like to just get blood flowing back to the muscles, because after all the heavy movements, everything gets nice and swole. Leg extensions. The same thing as with the hammer curls. I don't really count reps here. I'm just trying to kind of burn out my legs a little bit, get blood flowing back to the area after all the compound movements. That was my last set here, and then we're going to do a burner set for lunges. Where was that? I'm going to do a burner set on lunges, and then I'm all done for the day. I stumbled onto this apparatus, if you will, and I love it. It gives you a little bit of grip strength, play. You're deadlifting, you're lunging. I'm finding it as a great finisher move, so I do this every time I do legs. No matter when I do legs, we hit this movement. So I'll do anywhere from 10 to 20 reps depending on feel, but I'm gonna do probably close to 100 reps total by the time I'm done with this. Immediately following this, I'll do food and some Formula 19. Recovery is just as important as the work. So this basically wraps up my leg day. I do legs in two separate days. I'll do a quad dominant day later in the week, but this was hamstrings and glutes. So I'll see you next time.